Hello everyone, welcome to ZB Farms. I am super excited to be here. This video, I am not gonna lie, I have been trying to film for a few days now, and I'm just now getting a chance. So it is actually almost 10 o'clock at night, and so I apologize if the lighting is not so good. And I apologize for the spots on my shirt. Amelia is teething, and so she's drooling up a storm. I am doing a seed haul with you guys this week. I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna go over the plants that we plan on growing, and also I'm going to let Taylor in another video introduce the plants that she's going to get started on, because she is going to be doing a cut flower garden this year. That is her kind of thing, and so she's going to get the seeds started and do all of that herself, and so she's really excited about that too. So I will let her do that. So with doing my seeds and getting seeds started and timed properly for our area, I actually have two different methods that I use. The first one is a website. I am not an affiliate with this website at all. I just really like it. It is doing wonders for me. There's a couple of things that I do slightly differently than the website does, but for the most part, it's very accurate. It is Seed Time. I use just their free site, but Seed Time, it's an automatic planner. So you basically, you put in your zip code or your address, and it determines your last frost date, your first frost date, and everything, and then you enter in your seeds, and it bases the times of planting or starting your seeds indoors or planting them outdoors off of the calendar, off of that specific seeds needs, and it goes off of that. Now there's a couple of things that I do slightly differently. Onions I do plant earlier than the seed time chart just because they do take longer, and peppers as well I do slightly differently. So I also use a paper calendar. Now this is what I use mainly for flowers and things, because Seed Time focuses on a few flowers and mainly vegetables and herbs. Other flowers, like some of the stuff that Taylor wants to do, I do on here as well, but also like onions. Onions I also have listed on here too, just because then I know when it does. Plus, there are some plants that need to be cold stratified, and Seed Time doesn't take that into factor. So like lavender needs to be cold stratified, and a couple of other things. So I use a paper calendar, but I also do use Seed Time. Again, I am not an affiliate. I do not have any sort of code. I just love their site. It is amazing. But now we're going to get into the seeds that we're going to be planting this year. First off, most of the seeds that I order actually comes from MI Gardener. They are a East Michigan based company, and I love them. One, because I don't have to work so hard to get these seeds used to my region and my area, because they've been growing in Michigan already. They are used to a little bit warmer, so it's not hard to get them to what our area needs. Also, they do give free lettuce seed packets. These are just regular salad bowl mixes. So I'm really excited. I love this. But I do buy 90% of my seeds come from MI Gardener. I love them. They are great quality. I have the most success with germination rates with the MI Gardener seeds, but I do order from Baker Creek, from Johnny's Seeds, and also from High Mowing Organics. Those are also some great companies. I want to check out some other companies that I've heard about recently. They're smaller seed companies, so I do like that a little bit more. But I will let you know when I determine those. But I want to get started on what we're going to be growing. So the first thing, these giant bags here, these giant bags are corn. These are called, it's Who Gets Kissed sweet corn. And I've heard really great things about this variety. And so I'm excited to try it because I've heard it's super sweet. It also is a open pollinator, so we can easily pollinate it just out in our field, that's where it's going to be going, is out in our big field. And also some of the other corn we're going to be growing, we have a bunch of other packets, just some that were left over from past years of different sweet corns, but we're going to grow some milling corns and some popcorn that I'm super excited about. We're going to be doing a Painted Mountain milling corn, Bloody Butcher red corn, This is a miniature blue popcorn. So these make like mini miniature corn kernels and stuff. So I'm really excited to see that. We have glass gem corn, which is another one. I'll also pictures up in the corner too of these. And then blue Hopi corn. Hopi. I'm not sure about that, but this is a cool one as well. So I'm really excited to try these out. And then I also use these to sort my seeds. It makes it so much easier. Beans. I have a lot of different beans. These ones are our pinto beans. Our family absolutely loves pinto beans. So growing pinto beans is I need to do that. So we have a Rio Zape bean. This is very similar to a pinto bean. And from what I understand, it makes a much creamier, like refried bean, which is why we eat pinto beans. So I'm excited to try that. And then we have a bunch of other beans that I'm really super excited to try. So we have a Kentucky Wonder Pole. I love green beans. We have Jade Bush green beans. We have Blue Lake bush beans. We also have Cherokee Black Pole beans. I'm super excited for that because I do love black beans with my different Mexican dishes. And then cowpeas, which cowpeas are one I'm not sure about yet, but I've heard of a soup in one of the canning books. And the people said that they use cowpeas instead of, which are basically a black eye pea, but they use cowpeas instead of the pea that's supposed to be in the recipe, and it makes an amazing soup. So we're going to try it. But then I also have 2 other bush beans that we're going to try. I'm still trying to find a green bean that I really like. And so we're trying a bunch of varieties. So I have contender bush beans. And then I have royal burgundy bush beans. So I'm really excited to try these just to see like what's going to come to play from these. And the testing ones are all going to be in our front garden up by our house just because it's easier for me to check on. Now these I am going to start soon. These are our peppers. We have our mild ones, which we have a few of these mulatto islanos from last year. So we're going to get those kind of going. And then we have shishito peppers. I'm definitely planting more of these because I love them. And then wonder bell peppers. I like to use these in a lot of like salads and stuff and to eat just plain. But those are the few mild peppers that we're going to be doing. And then here's all of our hot peppers. Our family loves hot peppers. So we have still seeds for the Count Dracula hot pepper. So we're going to be growing those again. See if those can get up. So we'll be getting these seeds all started very soon, actually. We have Boot Jalokia, I think is how you pronounce it, but it's very similar to a ghost pepper. This one I'm super excited about because I want to make a peach hot sauce with it. But we have Sugar Rush peach peppers. And they're supposed to be spicy too, so I'm really excited. Just the standard, we have a couple of standard jalapeno peppers. I'm just going to use up some seeds from last year. We have cayenne peppers. I have not been able to get any peppers off of our cayenne plants yet, so I'm really going to try for that. Tabasco peppers, same thing. These look like they take a lot longer to grow, so we're going to definitely get these started soon. Ancho poblano hot peppers. We use this in our Tex-Mex pot pie, and so having this on hand instead of having to always buy it at the store will be amazing. And that's it for this. We just have a couple of other jalapenos. We have a standard jalapeno from my gardener, and then this tam jalapeno as well. So we're going to get different varieties of jalapenos going as well, just to try them out. Now, paste tomatoes, these are the ones that we're going to have an entire massive garden patch in our big field of, just because these make the best in regards to flavor for sauces and pasta sauce and everything for canning. So we have our Martino's Roma tomatoes, which these don't get very big for me at least. And so I love them though because they are very low water content, so they're really good. But we also have Amish paste tomatoes, and these are amazing. I love growing them. They get massive and they still are low water content, so I love growing these. One that I am going to be working on mastering this year though is the San Marzano tomato. These need a more acidic soil. They actually like more of a lava ground. And so I got to figure out that, but we'll do that this year. So I'm excited. Those are the 3 paste tomatoes that we're going to be growing this year in the garden. The next thing are tomatillos. I love tomatillos, especially in like making my own tomatillo salsa or green enchilada sauce. I do love it. So I have just a couple. We have the purple tomatillo. I've never grown this before, so I'm excited to try this one out. We have a pineapple tomatillo. I am not sure about this one. This is a new one for me, so I'm going to definitely test this out and see what it's like. It kind of looks like the golden ground cherry to me, so we'll see what it's like. And then we have just the standard Rio Grande tomatillo. These ones are the ones I'm used to growing. One thing with tomatillos I do have to say though is they don't go away. Once you plant them, they are there forever because they drop seeds like crazy. So next up we do have some more cowpeas. These ones are a little bit different. They're a blue goose cowpea. So we'll see which ones we like better. So right here we actually have a dwarf gray sugar pod pea. This is actually from our local feed store. We call it an elevator, but local feed store. So we're going to test these out this year. Now for carrots, I have not had luck with carrots yet, so we're going to keep trying though. But I have this purple carrot, which I hope this one manages because I love the look of the purple skin with it. Then we have rainbow carrots. We have Royal Chantenay carrots. These ones, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't had the greatest of luck in growing carrots, so we'll see how these all turn out. This is Danvers. And then, now for the brassica family, I do all 3, but I have Robur cauliflower, which that is just a standard cauliflower. It's supposed to make a really big cauliflower head. I have Calabrese green sprouting broccoli. I did not buy any new seeds this year. We're just going to do what we can with the seeds we had from last year. And then Long Island imported Brussels sprouts. I have not had luck with Brussels sprouts, so I am hoping I can get some this year. I get the plants to grow. I just don't get the Brussels sprouts off the plant. So it makes me very sad because Brussels sprouts are one of my favorite veggies. Pumpkins is one my kids are actually super excited about this year. They definitely keep asking, are we growing pumpkins? So these are going to be same thing out in our big field with the corn and the tomatoes, just because they do take up a lot of space. But we're going to grow this Long Island cheese. I'm excited, 1, for decorating with this, but then 2, also I've heard great things about the way it tastes. This is one for the kids to just have fun with. A State Fair winter pumpkin. So this is one of those super giant, massive pumpkins. So we're going to try out a couple of those. Then we have Dale pumpkin. I love the look of these because they have like this bluish hue to them. And so I'm really excited. Then Howden and Jack-o'-lantern pumpkins are the other ones. These ones are more like a traditional pumpkin you would see for carving. So that will be kind of nice because the kids will be able to carve pumpkins. This past year we didn't. We just never got out to get pumpkins for them. So this year we'll hopefully grow some for them to carve themselves. And then watermelon is also going to be out in the field. We're just using this Crimson Sweet watermelon. I have not had luck growing watermelons because the animals keep getting to ours before I can protect them. And then squash, we're going to try these. These are seeds I saved from a couple of plants that we had gotten. So acorn and spaghetti squash. I don't know what varieties these are because like I said, we just got them from some that we got from somebody. So we'll see how these turn out and see what we get. There's a couple of other things we're going to be growing. This is going to be growing again on our trellis out front. It's a loofah gourd. I did manage to get some last year, but it wasn't able to dry on the vine like it's supposed to, so it didn't last. So we're going to attempt to do that again this year. We are also going to try our hand at artichoke. I love artichoke, but I never buy it because no one else in my family really likes it. So I want to grow it so that I can have a couple of them every year. So we're going to try that. And then one thing we're going to be starting a little bit later in this episode, which for me, it'll be tomorrow. For you guys, it'll be not too long from now. Our onions, like I said, I usually start them earlier than what the Seed Time app tells me to. We have white sweet Spanish onion. So I got these ones. I got all of the onions I got specifically because they are more of a long-term storage plan. And they are the perfect ones for our area. We need long day onions here. And then I have ruby red onions. And then this one I got just because I heard great things about it, so I wanted to try it. It's the Walla Walla onions. So we're going to try those this year and try and grow them.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets take me there.